TruVue podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.
Son,
You know what I'm saying?
They really speak their truth.
What the hell was that?
you're.
What it do? What the business is? What is good? It is your boy Mel, and we are back in the building again, bringing barbershop to box office. TruVue podcast.
Hey, Columbus.
Yes.
Hey, Columbus. Wrong Indian. Wrong. You're not in India. Wrong India.
No, he's spot on. He's spot on. He's
Oh
spot on.
shit!
He's spot on.
What?
I thought.
He's spot on. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, that.
Oh wow. Hey, I.
Oh God! Hold on.
Hey,
My bad.
wow.
It was the wrong
and-
one. My bad. Hold on. Let me get the peace pipe. Hold on. All right. How?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, that was planned.
What?
This guy's good, guys.
What do? What business is? What is good? It is your boy Mel. We are back
Love it.
shooting again, bringing barbershop to the box office. TruVue podcast.
Yeah, Wakanda Takashi.
How in the hell did
Thank
we
you guys for
motherfucking land? How?
Broke that peace pipe, bro. I like it. Where's the peace pipe?
Oh man, that's hilarious. Hey, I am HyperDex, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. I leave it to my guy. That shit was hilarious. Good job.
It was impressive. I love it.
We going to hell for that one, dog. At least that.
Oh man, that was great. Like, how did he know that we were gonna say something? How did he know? Yeah, he had that plan. Yeah, and then he had the part right there. Oh man, it was good. It was good.
Got it right. AB,
Predictive comedy.
I like it.
Oh man.
I don't know how the hell they keep walking around with this.
All right, once again, thanks again for tuning in. It's me and Demise, grown man MJ. We both in the building. Let's get this shit in play, fellas. Let's do it.
Let's get it and let's go. Look at that. I'm loving the
Yo,
wardrobe.
yo. I love everybody.
Yeah, let's get that out the way. I do too, y'all. I love all of y'all. I love everybody too. Cheers, gentlemen, to a good
I
show.
love everybody.
Peace, love, and hair grease, y'all. All right, man. What am I acting a fool about? There's a flashback.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, y'all know. All right, man. What am I acting a fool about? The killer of the flower moon. What is that, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you this. When oil is discovered in the 1920s, Oklahoma, under the Osage Nation land, the Osage people are murdered one by one until the FBI decide to bring their motherfucking ass in finally after they done wiped out half the goddamn tribe, but they still came. Hey,
After being paid off.
Yeah, they had the Indian people had to go there and actually pay. And we're gonna get into that, man. The FBI finally decided to come in after the shit was almost over, and then they finally decided, oh yeah, some shit going on. Yeah, ain't that something to look at, y'all?
So much passion.
Good job, good old boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey man, shout out to the cast. It was a strong cast.
Definitely a smart guy.
Strong cast. And I think they did a very good. I love period pieces, right? And they did a good thing of capturing that time period, taking me back to the 1920s, and highlighting the heritage of the Osage people, which I thought was pretty cool. They showed different like prayer rituals. They showed just the mannerism of how they interacted. And go ahead.
Just wanted to touch on that prayer ritual. Yo, if any of y'all pass me the blunt like that, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit it. All that shit he did with the motherfucker, all that chanting and shit he did over the. Yeah, you can't pass me the motherfucking pipe like that. No, I'm not hitting that. You gonna have to hit it first, man. That's all I'm saying. Go
He
ahead.
said, wait a minute now. Whoa,
So
whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa.
gonna taste test this first.
No,
I
man.
smoke. Hey, I smoked before I came. I'm good, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what?
I came
I got
prepared.
mine in the car.
Oh, no, man.
I'm out of work
Uh,
now.
The heritage, the close knitness of the
Smoke
people,
yours.
how they work together, and they were smart about the white man. Like even I think in one of
what
those
was they?
video
Yeah.
clips, you see one of the Native American guys was hesitant to shake the white man's hand, but he saw it was for camera and shit. Like he kept looking at his hand like, "Grr." And they knew what the fuck they was getting themselves into. It was just too little, too late. It wasn't the heads that were doing it. It was the children that wanted to dip into the vanilla extract that brought it on into the tribe. So yeah, the children, yeah, water, yeah.
Well, it's not even just that. It's not even just the children wanting to. It's like at a certain point, the tribe doesn't grow anymore without you continuing, to be fertile with who's around, so to speak.
Yeah.
And when you divide them up, put them in reservation here, you kind of stop a lot of those, saying cross tribal type marriages that bring treaties and everything. All of that shit goes away, and now you stuck with the white dude or the brothers that they found in them times as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of what happens to other cultures as they move here and assimilate as well. They
Absolutely. I mean, you say it
integrated
perfectly.
into other cultures. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, like other cultures, like you're saying, like I mean, it kind of resonates like in all of history, right? Like royal families and empires and regimes, keeping the bloodline or whatever, marrying families together to make something more powerful, or whatnot, capitalizing it for other reasons. This one's obviously for oil and profit, but thinking of like how they did this with I mean, was it intentional? I mean, because I'm not so familiar with the history, but is it intentional how what they did to these people, this Osage people, this character, like it was intentionally to infiltrate and marry their people, you know what I mean, change the heirs to the land. I mean, because they got this land, right? That's what it is, and got money for it, I guess.
Oil.
And
They
but they don't
wasn't
have
really
money for the oil. Do they? They're just
the
getting.
oil that was underneath the land is what they were after.
And what was the deal with them not controlling the money? They had to go to the bank and ask for their own money, and they said they were incompetent.
That was so weird.
Well, they had guardians. The white man were their guardians. They couldn't move without their guardians' permission to have things, and they were living life on this reservation on land that was already theirs, but this land is given to them by the United States, and it's also ran and operated lawlessly by people of the United States, the businessmen that came in. I think the film did a good job depicting that, like how lawless it was until the federal government had to step in. You know what I'm saying? Until the federal, I'm not saying, let me not say had to, decided to step in.
And
So I think it did. Go ahead.
To capitalize on that, you got to think about they are getting oil and wanting to sell it, and wanting to sell it, you're jumping into the white man's game, taking the white man's money. So in order to go to the white man's bank, when you go to the white man's bank, the white man like, hey motherfucker, hold on, we're gonna monitor you, we're gonna make sure you spend this money appropriately. We don't want you growing your nation. I mean, spending it frivolously. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I mean that's also a good point as well. But also to add to that, once that money is in the bank is now using that for investment and growth of the banks. you know what I'm saying, type of thing, and you just snatching it out at them times was a little different than how the system is now. Whereas
You want $300 to go to Washington D.C. to do what?
Yeah, wait a minute, hold on.
Hold on, she telling. She's snitching.
Whose wife is this?
Well, they knew who she was.
Get your girl in check, man.
Right.
She always like how she had that straight face. I mean, that powerful face of like just listening and being quiet, but like just letting them think or say whatever the fuck they want. I mean, I like that the way she did. I don't know the name of the actress that did. I'm sorry.
You talking about the Molly character, but I like Robert De Niro's character.
Oh my god!
In the sense of how he positioned himself in society. And to your question, like, was it everyone's plan? It wasn't necessarily everyone's plan. That plan was being put in by people that, had the
direct
reach.
benefit.
So, the direct benefit of, actually integrating into those families and taking that, the wealth away and sucking that, from the Osage people.
Whoa. Yeah, Molly was.
And also how
Gladstone, Lily Gladstone was the actress playing Molly.
Yeah, Lily
Gladstone. And also how they showed like how the white man invented this thing called insurance, and how they were able to use insurance money on other people. You know what I'm saying? He was in there. He wanted that $25,000. He was old. He's like, my man been dead 10 months. Where is my $25,000?
Yeah, bro. I got to get the fuck up out here. Where's my money?
That's so funny.
Where's my money?
You know who I am? You know who I am?
He started selling off his assets in the bank, and I like the way they showed like how the Mason Lounge was right next door in the same building as the bank. Like, was this implemented?
Absolutely.
Was it done on purpose? Definitely was. Even all the way down to Leonardo DiCaprio's character, like. It's powerful. The human mind is powerful when you decide to play dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, he decided to play dumb. Like, there's no way he didn't know all this shit was going. Like, he was being a pawn and all this shit. Because Leonardo DiCaprio did a great job acting with his eyes in this. You know what I'm saying? He did a great job.
In his teeth.
So was he playing dumb this entire time, or was he like cold-heartedly knew what he was doing the entire time and was just trying to play it off even to the end, at the very end scene? Still played off like he didn't know what he was giving his wife or something.
I think he knew some shit was going
down. Or just try to pretend like he didn't know. I mean, what was the intention?
I think he just wanted to play level surface. Like he knew some shit was going down, but he didn't know he didn't want to know what was going down because he didn't want to implement itself, and he wanted to keep his conscience as clear as he could. But he knew some shit was happening. Goddamn, you running around here, especially when the cops started closing in and that motherfucker started.
Motherfucker, he knew before it did. He knew when they gave him the valves, when they all was in the room and they gave him the little valves to put in the insulin. You know what I'm saying? That's when he knew. That's exactly what he knew. And I also like the way it hit. I like the way this movie also hinted towards the savagery of the white man as well. When they came down and they started asking him, like, "Why did you tear apart the woman's brain?" You know what I'm saying? They're like, "Oh, we never found the bullet. Why did you chop her in half? Why did you saw her up?" You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
I say, go talk to Mr. William Hale. Go talk to Mr. William Hale.
Dog, the sound effects on that part, dog. I was when they sawing through the bone, and I was like, God damn, man, like this is fuck.
Please educate me on this. Is this? I mean, what's the purpose for all that? Is that just what they did back then, or is it?
They wanted to destroy. They wanted to destroy the evidence of them murdering her. So they tore apart.
Well, it's a little deeper than that, Mel, because they said, remember when they first came there, like, well, I think we still have her skull over there. Like, they had a Native American man sitting on the bench and they were measuring his cranial. White people are fascinated in what they call the natives. They study them, they kill them, they dissect them, they look at their organs. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. That's what they were doing. They were going through that Native American woman's body, going through her brain to see if there was a difference or what the difference was between their brain and the Native American brain. They were fascinated. So they touched on it, and I wish it would have.
Yeah, that's hyping, bitch. I ain't stuck. They was just throwing.
What?
In the
Hype
story,
in the
what? In the story that I got, I was letting them get it off, Mike. I was letting them get it off.
I was.
I feel so
Y'all
much
didn't see
bad for
that?
this. Like that.
We just
Like,
watched
yo,
it.
what part of the movie did this happen at? Where is this at?
Y'all ain't see that? Y'all ain't see that?
What happened? Where did they show that part?
I
They
was
can't get rid of
I was
that.
watching my reality for a second. Like, I was
Wait, give me your
Wow.
dog. Hey, give me your dog's number, dog. I need some tape. Send me his number. I need some tape. Man.
I was letting them get it off, dog.
Yeah,
I
Them
was
is
just like,
fire.
Y'all ain't
What
see
you
that?
watching is fire, fam. That
clearly I
shit
gotta
is
read some
fire.
history books because I'm misinformed.
Man, that's crazy. That's
No, I need
crazy.
them tapes. That shit is fire.
I was like, wow. I was like, so
Oh
yeah,
shit!
Yeah.
the movie I saw, they were just trying to get rid of the evidence, but I forgot more detailed version.
I see. Yeah, the whole body.
It's in the acting. It's in the acting when the FBI agent came down, he was questioning them. You know what I'm saying? There were things that were implied in speech and how they say things and with their body language and whatnot. It was implied. A lot of things were implied. That's the word I'm looking for.
I didn't see any part
You know
of
what I'm saying?
necrophilia or any kind of like that. You know what I mean? Molestation.
I didn't get that movie, but
dead
hey,
bodies.
man, this sounds like a good one too, though.
No, but
All right,
yeah,
man.
so Stacey, I mean,
We just know it was a lot because they're saying that they murdered these people one by one. They only showed a little bit of it. Like this white man is diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Like has no feelings. That's what Robert De Niro's character. That's what the Robert De Niro's character showed. Like how he was able to have himself be perceived in one way, but everybody knew exactly how and who he was.
The way Robert De Niro was working was like in that movie Pain. What was the Painkiller or something like that? With the Sackler family when they were saying we have our name has to be this in the public, no matter what we doing underlying with the laws and adjusting everything to our favor that is actually detrimental to society. Our name still got to stand like a name of excellence and one that provides and gives back to the people.
Yeah.
And that's what he was doing. He was like, yo, I got the hospitals here. I brought them the medicine. I put the schools out. I brought them to the 21st century.
I did everything.
You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Worship me. That's what he was saying. I'm God around here. What are you talking about?
Well, you're right. I mean, the people went forward. I mean, they had no choice. I mean, was it really like that? I mean, like the town, where was this in Oklahoma? Is where this happened, correct? I guess in history. If this is
so, this was generations. If you listen to when they had the 25 families in there and they were talking, like the chief, I guess the elders, I guess that's what you would call them. Like he was saying, like back in my day, we knew who our enemy was. You know what I'm saying? In the war, we would just kill them, but now we don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Which is a lie because he's talking about taking the money like with Tamel's point earlier about taking the money with the oil and dealing with the white man's money and whatnot. He said we knew that once we start dealing with this money that evil was going to come. Well, damn it, if evil's going to come with the money, and where's the money come from? And this nigga sitting in the goddamn meeting, he's right there. He's right there. My man's is right there.
To give a little bit of insight on what you're talking about on that part, when Leonardo DiCaprio was reading that book and he saw that picture and it said, "Can you identify the wolves?" And in a sense, they were being, integrated into families. These were becoming family members that were essentially taking them out, but not necessarily doing it with their own hands. They were doing slow deaths because now their diets were changing. They were, getting diabetes. All of them were getting, different sicknesses or illnesses, I should say, and they were being killed off slowly. And then also when we saw Robert De Niro's character and how he started to, manipulate things, it wasn't necessarily the hands of Leonardo DiCaprio, but it was his attachments, the people around him that, began to strike at the family, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. Go ahead, Demise, my bad.
No. I mean, I'm looking. I mean, I agree with it all that, because you know, the way like DiCaprio's character, you know, kind of portrayed it is like he played off like, I mean, well, he obviously loved his wife, I guess. You know, they show that part was genuine. You know, you can kind of understand that part, you know, getting into it, but
Was
not knowing what's
it?
going on. I mean, in real
That's
history,
where
I mean, or is he just trying to catch
No, no,
the
no,
money?
no, 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 no. He had that nigga playing PS5 type energy, dog.
So, so the point.
I don't know if he really like.
They have Leonardo DiCaprio pay like you know, like really sell it to the audience itself, like, you know, that you're seeing it on screen, and realistically, he's just a scumbag at the end because I guess that showed at the end of the movie, I guess the way it ended. But it was nice the way that he did film it though, because I mean, yes, it is long, but like he did portray good, you know, characters that you want to hate. You know what I mean? You want these guys like, what the fuck he's doing? They're gonna go down somehow. You know what I mean? What's gonna happen? Kind of like a mobster style, you know. But back, you know, in this kind of turn of the century, you know, I'm not so familiar with the history of this, but you know, the Masons, do they have something to do with like this? You know, you said it's right next to the bank. Do dollar notes have a masonry kind of picture emblem on some kind of the dollars or something, or some kind of symbolism there? I don't know. That's always been said about that on the dollar or something with the Mason logo.
Yeah.
What do they have to do with this? And did they, was it just their plan to infiltrate this land or this tribe for the oil or for the land or for the money too as well, to kind of just run the entire town? You know, to build the country, you know, I guess out of this, you know, was it the 20s, the Depression, I guess?
Yep.
Starting the new world, the new century. You know, so and also like I guess I just understand like the poisoning of the people or the ladies or the bloodline. I mean, were they poisoning them with diabetes? I mean, were they injecting them with this stuff, or how did they get this diabetes? Is it because of the diet?
No, it's through the diet. It's the same thing like in Hawaii when they brought tourism to Hawaii and they took away a lot of the indigenous food there and stuff and brought, you know, fast food and, you know, started putting different stuff in their grocery store. A lot of them people started, you know, becoming ill with diabetes and other illnesses like that, hypertension, all that type of stuff is what killed out a lot of them islanders and shit like that.
See, and I never knew that. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, I gotta read some more shit, basically, and watch some more shit. But no, but I mean, it was, you know, but getting this information, but thrown at you in this style, the way, you know, he directed it, you know, it was in your face, you know, kind of, you know, and you hear it, you're like, oh man. I mean, even like what like you said, like the way they're infiltrating.
You are able to refuse the red pill shit on YouTube, it becomes a powerful tool.
Yeah.
Touche. I did want to
control your choice.
To this,
man. If you're able to refuse all the bullshit.
This is the most expensive biographical film ever made.
The most expensive?
Yeah, $200 million they spent on this.
What do you mean by
what they spent? Hold on. What they spent it on?
Well, a big budget film will cost $100 million right now, right? Just to start any big budget film is $100 million. So you figure 100.
I guess they normally don't do biographical films like this big. So this was a big box office.
What's a biographical?
I don't.
I mean,
go ahead.
Number one, you look at the cast alone. The cast by itself is a big budget cast here. There's no shortage of that. Then you throw in all the livestock or whatever, and all the, you know,
the livestock.
What?
Throwing all the livestock, you know, razzle dazzle.
I think they.
That was funny.
This was a book that was written that Martin Scorsese read, went by the same title, Killers of the Flower Moon, and he read it and he loved it and he wanted to. He actually went to the Osage tribe and like begged and pleaded with them to work with him on this movie. I'm not sure exactly how long. I know they said months and months that he was begging to get it greenlit with them, and they finally said yes. And he spent all that time with them, working with them, making sure he got rituals and everything correct. They worked very closely with them just to make sure they preserved the history of the tribe correctly within.
Oh wow! So they.
I want to say that. I want to say kudos to him for that, because it was some great detail in the movie with that, along with the photography of a lot of the families that they had. I felt like that had to come from some real footage from somewhere. So he may have gotten that from actual, you know, Osage tribe members. That was fire.
Cool. That was fire.
The opening they did when they had all that, you know, this is the Osage people, you know, and they was breaking all that stuff down. They had all of that black and white footage. I thought that was fire.
And how they brought it in with Leo, how they brought in Leo.
Yeah, brought in Leo's character at the beginning. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. What was
the scoring of the movie was dope too. I gotta give you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was a lot of times that they decided not to put anything, which made it more disturbing. And I was like, God damn, like just hearing the elements and everything, like I was like, oh shit, that's fucked up. But then there was also parts in the movie where I was just like, this shit just fucked up.
Shout, but shout it. Shout, but shout it. Shout, 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 but shout it. Shout, but shout it.
He putting on his cape. Hold on.
Shout, 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 but shout it.
This shit was too goddamn long. I know you went off of a book, brother. And the last
Scorsese, we didn't need the 3 hour on this.
The last couple movies that you have done have been this fucking long. If you are really a good storyteller, like you say, you don't need 3.5 motherfucking minutes to tell a goddamn story. Come on, bruh.
Well, I to push back on that, if you can give me a 3 hour story of entertainment, then that increases your storytelling. But this right here was decent storytelling, but it was just too doggone.
I get it, right? I understand. You were trying to highlight the history and the rituals and all of that, but we get it. We got it. Like we got that like an hour and a half within the shit. We got it. It was locked in, bro. Like goddamn.
What you say, man? Cut an hour off of it?
Dog, an hour yes. You
cut an hour off of it? 2 hours, 2 hours, 40 minutes.
You drugged this shit out and you gave me this bullshit ass ending. Dog, what the fuck was
even though I did like the stage ending, I did like that.
I meant to talk about that and look at me because I was like, if you did the movie like this, it would have been more entertaining for the 3 hours.
Honestly,
with
the narration and shit.
Hell yeah, we did the shit like that with them doing all the sound effects. If you gave me that for 3 hours, I would have been more entertained almost. And then some flashes into the movie scenes and shit like that with the Indian and Leonardo and all them flashes into that. And then back to that. If I would have got that earlier in the movie, I would have been more locked in.
Yep.
If you would have jumped in and out of that earlier in the movie, I would have been more locked in. I think they should have started the movie that way.
Because for it to be so long, the story is so short.
Them man on that stage was like, yo, I'll go to a Vegas show and watch that right now. That shit was fire.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh man, that was the This American Life. I hear that shit on NPR all the fucking time, dog. Like I was just like
to see it live is different than hearing it though.
I will say.
Well, Martin Scorsese was the last scene, wasn't he? On stage?
Yeah, he was on the stage. To give me 3 hours of this shit, and then all of a sudden, it just looked like he ran out of budget money. To me, like you ran out of the fucking money. You was like,
no, it's like honestly, you know how this shit ends, B.
Yeah, I'm hyping. You know how it ends, and for us to have to see it in movie form is probably another 20 minutes. I don't want wrap this shit up.
Wrap this shit up, B. He should have did that shit at hour 2:45. I think he did this shit. Let's get to it, dog. Let's get
motherfuckers hit the button on their ass. And wrap this shit up, dude. Get this shit over with.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, dog. I was like, what the flying fuck was this? Like, and it just came out the blue. Like, I'm at the trial. I'm like, all right, like, what's gonna happen? And then all of a sudden, I hear, boom, and suddenly he comes into the door. I was like, oh, what?
Hey, I sat up on that part. I was like, what
the fuck is happening? Yeah, what's happening?
Like the circus just showed up. The circus just showed up with the little quick.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I got mad. I thought he was like, "Ah, is this motherfucker finna do it? It was all a dream shit. Like this some bullshit, dog." Like I
I ain't gonna. Hey,
I got heated at first. So I was like, "Motherfucker!" I
hey,
know
Nah,
what
I
you're
like
hey,
that part.
and they would have
And,
dropped. They would have dropped some puppets. I don't know.
even better, yeah.
I don't know.
And to your point with the length of the movie, I feel like the cast that they had in here, it did a disservice to that. You know what I mean? Because the lawyers at the end, I wish we got more of that. It
The
seems
Texan.
like
Give me more of the
say
Texas
what?
Ranger, man.
Yeah, how about Brendan Fraser
Yeah,
coming in? That was pretty
yeah,
cool.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
all of that.
Brandon need to go sit his ass down. That shit was cheesy. I'm
Yeah.
always rooting for him to get into a movie, but goddamn, bro.
No, he
That
don't
shit-
need to sit down nowhere else. Okay, he did a whole movie sitting down. He don't need
He needs,
to
he needs to
nowhere.
walk around a little bit.
Hey.
Get some laughs.
Goddamn.
But hey, my man stood up. You hear me? I was like, oh shit.
And look at the
Nigga
wheel.
done stood.
Look
I
at
was like, that nigga done stood up on their ass. Look at him. Got a suit on, combed his hair and shit.
objection,
That's my
Your Honor.
motherfucker still couldn't move that neck. He still had to move that whole top body. You know what I'm saying? I need to talk to my client. That's my client.
Oh, shit. How dare you leave
Like
Encino, man?
that was good. That was good shit. Like, but I agree with y'all. The length was too long. Like you said, we cut about an hour off of this, and then for it to be so long, nothing was really told. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really
Oh
discover
no,
anything.
I think what you said it kind of goes unspoken, and you kind of gotta piece it together and fill in the blanks, so to speak, because it's like a story of people who don't have anyone to speak out for them. You know what I mean, and how they got justice in the way. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of them type stories, but the way it's told is, and it tells how we get today's Indian when we see all of these little celebrations and shit. It don't really be a lot of people that look like Molly's folk out there. It'd be a lot of people that's looking like Leo character out there.
I will say this. Do you think, because I mean, I got this story. Maybe the story didn't hit me as hard because I already know how the white man operates and tries to delete your history, because they've been trying to do this shit to us like forever. So seeing them do this to the Native Americans, I just like took it like, oh, they've been doing this shit like forever, like since inception. They got over here doing this shit. I was like, so yeah, they try to do this shit to them, okay. And then maybe that's why I was just kind of like, okay, it's just another story to some white folks that don't realize their history because it's been deleted and cleaned up and whitewashed. And maybe they're like really giving this high praise, like, oh my God, this is a story that's not been told. And like we know this story. This story has hit with us numerous times, goddammit. So maybe that's why it didn't hit me, or it didn't, ride with me as much. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Well, I can understand the short list of it being short, but I think, you're saying it there. I mean, it kind of brings a point to like Scorsese style, his long movie style. Think about The Irishman, then you compare it to this, gangster kind of style. There's a villain, but the way his storytelling is, it is drawn out, but he throws a lot of like facts, like fact checking moments that you just like, but you're seeing them so quickly, they go in and out, and you're like, what? Hold on. You get, if you go back and look at it, you're like, wait a minute, is this shit really happening? You know what I mean? So, and I think this is one of those movies where there was more to it than what we've seen. And then, of course, when you drag it out this long, especially if you're probably not going to see it all, and I probably didn't either. I might have to go back a few times, but there was a lot of messages in.
Like you and I are in the history a lot, Mel. So stuff like this that comes across, it doesn't necessarily have the shock value that I guess is intended to have, but I still think there's interest in the story and how it's interwoven into society and stuff like that. But like the Vizioso was saying, I need to look into this shit more. So there is a, probably a definite group of people that see this and like, yo, it was like that. They was getting down like that with it. You know what I mean? Because you understand it became through history, but you don't really understand the details necessarily of how it got to there. So that's what I appreciated.
No, most definitely, man. And this movie is 3 minutes shy of defeating his longest fucking movie. I
Uh-huh.
think, which was The Irishman. So he just cut it short by 3 minutes. Yeah, that long ass piece of shit that I had to watch too. But yeah, man, like all this long winded shit, bro. Get to it, motherfucker. Wrap that shit up, B. Wrap that shit.
Absolutely. I mean, I can't
Like if it's gonna be that long and it's gonna be talking about something, especially that's something that's historically based, then give me the gory details. You know what I'm saying? In the
Don't.
story.
Oh, they had some gore. Oh my goodness, they had
No,
some
no.
gore for me.
I'm saying don't. He's
I
saying
want.
don't give me the fluff. No fluff. Just hit me.
Yeah, no
With
fluff.
bam, bam. God damn it.
Well, I think, like you
So
said,
what?
I think the way he did it was like he gave it to you right in the beginning, and then the very last scenes. You know what I mean? And that was it. Like, you know what I mean? And you got like all the information. Like,
All right,
down at you.
let me ask you, gentlemen, this: if we were to remove the hour of this film, which hour are you snatching out? Which parts
It's
of the
gonna be bits
film
and
are you snatching out?
It's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
be-
what I'm saying. It's got to be bits and pieces. So with bits and pieces, I think the beginning part of him getting to know her and all that stuff might
Mhm.
Rapid-fire that.
might not be as necessary.
whole
No,
thing.
It wasn't.
it gotta sell. They gotta sell the love story. You gotta
Yeah,
sell
it
the
didn't
love
sell it.
story.
It didn't sell it very well. Yeah, so I would take
Yeah,
a
you
lot of
start
that
off
part
with
out. That's good. 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Let me see what else.
Drag out all the murders of the Osage people. You know, put them all kind of a combination. Like
I was gonna say if you do like
Do like a montage of it, you
yeah,
said,
have them mention it and then
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. Like goddamn.
and show it.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, they did that kind of in the
Like
beginning.
they
when
had to
was
show
like,
they had to show the planning. You know what I'm
Whoa,
Who was in on it?
whoa, that
Everything.
is
Yeah.
a terrible
I don't
freeze.
know. Was it like he was trying to eat? Was he about to
Whoa,
eat something? He was snacking or
like you
something?
got a macaroon or some shit. What the fuck you
In
got?
macaroon? No.
Put it down. Put it down, bro. Put it down.
in execution of each one. I
No,
agree
yeah,
with you. A
definitely. No,
montage of
definitely.
it.
That part is needed, but they did in the beginning when they was like showing people dead on their bed. They was like no investigation, no
Yeah.
investigation, They did it a little bit right there. If they would have did that with the family, I think it kind of hurts the plotting of Robert De Niro's character a little bit. I think it kind of does his character a little bit of a disservice in the story if you do.
You
it
know what part
that
I
way
would
with
cut
the
out, and I hate to say it, but the part where they have the Indian chief in there, he gave a long ass 15-minute speech. We don't need all that. I understand that is
Yeah.
very important to the people, and
Yeah.
maybe he had to put that in there or whatever. But that was
No,
unnecessary.
that was definitely him working with them. Yeah, I could see.
Yeah.
I could see that's
Wait,
the ridiculous stuff that
which
he had
part?
to.
Which part?
The part where he was in there telling about, we didn't trust, trust the white man and trust the white man and his money and this, that, and the other. This was
Oh,
already
the first part, the part with the FBI.
no, with the chief head when he was sitting in there and they were having their powwow
Uh-huh.
with all of the Native Americans were in there and Robert De Niro was in there as well. And
Okay, all right. The
that
first one.
long, yeah, that long. I was like, come on, man, like we know all of this already. Like he just recapped the whole story.
Oh, that's
he
true. That did drag out for sure. That whole.
he recapped.
Well, they
everything.
do, but Mel, to be fair, you say we know this already, but at the same time, they're trying to show, like when you're watching a movie, they're trying to show it to you in real time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess you have to kind of show their realization.
But he just
And
recapped.
Mel, when you say we, you gotta say the we is a small percentage, bro. I'm
That
trying
is
to tell you, we in the small
people like to hear shit
minority.
over and over again.
But I did like that scene because it did show them like like having their little meeting, their own huddle with their own people. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a gang meeting.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh damn. Oh wow. Why did I agree to that? I said, wait a minute. I didn't mean to. Yeah, that. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I see y'all when y'all come back. I ain't riding with y'all. I see y'all when y'all come back.
Oh shit, that's so funny. No, but I mean, I guess see cutting it off though, because I mean, they did kind of recap what happened, but I did appreciate the scene, maybe. You know.
I
It's been there.
appreciated them showing the culture and everything, but again, give me one or the other. Like, you don't have to spend all that time doing that in the movie if you're going to explain it directly after all of
Sure.
that happens.
I mean,
Like,
Yeah, I mean,
I
for
don't know.
sure.
I think it's needed to see how the white man has been integrated. Because I'm just thinking about what I don't know who said it earlier, but like how they were being married into the families. So even though they were outsiders, by being married in front of their God, they were considered family and had a seat at the table. I think. I think that is important to show, but I think the monologue could have been cut short. I do believe that, but that scene is needed. But cut it short,
yeah,
a lot short.
What about the situation with the Henry character that he was getting insurance off of? Was that character necessary?
that was a dirty motherfucker. Dog.
Oh, with Blackie.
Who's that? Well, I was thinking about it. It's like, why does the bad guy that does the mischief has to be called Blackie? That's kind of fucked up.
They got to
Dang.
throw the shots where they can. Goddamn.
Good catch. Good catch.
No, we ain't gonna put none in here, but we gonna damn sure throw some shots.
Well, they did. They threw a lot of shots for sure. How about with the family was there when they were like you said, trying to keep trying to heir to the family, trying to get into this money. The white man getting with the natives, the old people there, like the great grandparents, the grandparents, like look, it's like they have two babies. And look, there's one light, one dark.
Yeah.
These half
It's like an eclipse. Is that what he said? I was like, yo, this is bogus.
I was like, oh god. That scene was great. I'm like, I felt almost like horrible to laugh at it, but I was like, oh my god. But the way I don't even know who the old people or parents were in that scene, but they saw that shit. It was hilarious. Fuck.
Oh man, no, definitely the acting was phenomenal in this.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
I want to start by saying I don't think I got a clown for this movie.
I do, but
come on.
Oh wow.
I do.
All right,
I'm
willing to listen.
I got to give it to Brendan Fraser, bro.
For the clown?
Yeah, that part in
Are you
the
serious?
You're just fat shaming. You don't like the way he looked. You don't like the way he looked.
No. When he was in there after they was like, I need to speak to you, whatever. And Leo comes in the room. Brendan was like, bruh, do you want to? Like, I was like, come on, dog. You're gonna send your uncle to jail? Is that what you want, son? And then he dropped on that one knee, and I was just like, come on, bro. I understand this Brendan Fraser. I understand we supposed to praise him for the bullshit whale movie that he did. But
I think you got it out for Fraser like I be having it out for Reynolds, dog.
I don't. I love Encino Man.
I think that's
I love all the mummies. Like,
come on, School Ties. Come on, mummy.
He's naming bullshit, ain't he? He's on some hater shit.
What was the Biodome? I love that movie too.
What was the most recent shit he's been in before this though?
The Whale.
The bullshit ass whale.
All right, before that.
The buffet. I mean,
oh my god! Oh my god!
I told you. I know what this boils down to.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I know what it boils down to.
Yo.
That's why you don't like him.
This must stop.
Yo, man, that actor was cheesy, but
I pulled the thing. No, this must stop.
I think they just threw it over the top, man. You know, I mean, his acting. I think that's what he played the character. I think right, but I get it.
He was over the top. He was over the top, and in the room, like you're playing counterpart Leonardo DiCaprio, who's going to steal the scene. The only time Leo did not steal a scene is when Robert De Niro was in the scene, and I love that tennis match that they were doing. Like, it was just who gonna get it? Who gonna get it? The only time I saw Leo win was in that cell when that motherfucker said that that man.
How do you come with that kind of information and not knowing which child it is? How do you bring that type of information?
That's so bogus. Because he asking questions, bro. Like, I don't know, man.
Fucking cop, man. What the?
To answer Zoe's question, he was in No Sudden Move with Don Cheadle and
that makes sense because he couldn't do a subtle move.
and Benicio
Damn,
del
man.
Toro.
What?
You gotta filter. You gotta filter better.
My bad.
Yeah, I really think it's something to get treasure now, dog. That's what this is. This is something, you know.
No, man.
I feel like they met each other.
This match though between Leo and De Niro, but I just keeping score. I think De Niro won majority of them bouts.
Oh, for sure. I'm with you.
With subtle
legend.
I think the Molly character outdid Leo.
Oh yeah, Molly was killing too.
Powerful character. I love everything she did.
I don't know, guy. I think okay. So like, I kind of see what y'all saying. I kind of see what y'all saying with the whole Leonardo DiCaprio thing, but I think he did a good job playing his character.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying hierarchy wise, he was third.
I think what Leo.
Yeah, I'm just trying to tell how I'm kind of following y'all a little bit because I'm a Leonardo DiCaprio fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I like him ever since what's he didn't got was it Albert Grape or whatever? Excuse me, I'm a little tired.
Gilbert Grape.
But
no, he died.
Gilbert Grape, thank you.
Titanic too. I ain't never been so excited to see somebody die. Like that shit was phenomenal when he died. But no, I'm a Leo fan. But I'm just saying, like with them, with the scenes where he's in there with other people, I don't know if he was playing it down or
that's what I'm saying.
If they were just because Robert De Niro was killing it with just
because so Robert De Niro's character, you know what I'm saying, was the dominant male.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? His character, Ernest, he was a subservient man. You know what I'm saying? De Niro's character would win in those jousts. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it's supposed to be depicted on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think what you're talking about, what we're talking about, might be two different dynamics. Because what I'm seeing from Leo is what I've seen in other characters in different, completely different types of movies. Mm-hmm. I got the same type of action from Leo. What I got from De Niro's character was a little different. Okay. Although it does play to his prototype. One thing I did not like about Leo is his art. They didn't really do a good job with that of how his character was supposed to be. Playing like you said, innocent to guilty to kind of playing dumb to now I'm in the shit and now I got to work my way out. He didn't really play that well.
And I think that's
my wife real sick.
Yeah, my son, I gotta go. Come on, son. Come on, son.
My wife, she's been sick.
Sick, y'all.
Been real sick.
Go with the man. Go with the man. Go with that man right there. Yeah. Like you got a choice.
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit was funny.
I'm just gonna leave right here. I'll be right back. Surrounded with all these FBI police. No,
that motherfucker. He looked around his head. Oh, we doing this now? Oh, we doing this now? Okay. Come on, son.
Motherfucker said, I'm just gonna go out here. They're gonna put the cuffs on me, baby. It's not real. Okay.
All an illusion.
All right. You gotta put on a show.
She had the same look as the way she had with her people handling her money at the bank. Like stone cold face.
It was some great actors in this though, man. I was just
but I think Leo had to play that kind of like goofy character just to keep because otherwise you're not going to root for a bad guy because he's not clearly a bad dude, and him and his uncle. But I think they, like you said, they sloped it kind of odd with him. But De Niro kind of killed it the way he did it, and then a lot of different ties with the Mason kind of bit. Then you realize like, oh wow, is he really orchestrating with these people and the oil people? Obviously, and they could see it. Oh wow, it was way for this. Of
Yeah,
how Eve.
I thought Jason Isabel who did a good job too, who played the motherfucker that was marrying all the sisters.
Oh jeez, oh jeez.
That motherfucker was just like, oh, he was
They blew
he
that-
was
they
just.
blew-
He a soldier.
Blown up? Is he the one with the house that got blown up?
Did he? No, I don't think it
No,
was.
he was the brother. He was
The one that married the
weren't
two
they brothers?
sisters.
Who's
Yeah,
married
he was
to all
like,
the
she was there for
sisters?
me.
Yeah, he kept
She was
getting
there for me when Minnie died.
I did dig Harry and the Hendersons guy over there. I liked him. He's
John
good.
Lithgow.
Okay.
Yep, I know
Have-
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, John
For
Lithgow
sure.
did good, man. All of the Native American people did phenomenal to me, man. Like they really brought out the culture.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, he said all of them.
All of them. Yeah, like you had.
Well, you know who I. Well, in that case, you know who I didn't like.
Oh shit.
Tatanka Means. John, the little
Yeah,
FBI agent dude.
Yeah,
I didn't like him.
he was a turncoat.
I like
I
him in this movie versus his other movies though.
Yeah, like he did well because I was like, who is this guy?
He
When
always
they
play like
first
a
introduced him.
he always play
Maybe
like
it's
a
more so
goofy
I like
dude.
his character.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe that's what it is. I didn't like his character. Who the
Yeah.
fuck is you, bro? You know you one of them, right?
because he just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I was like, where he come from? They ain't been talking to them when all of a sudden he reporting the homeboy. I was like, oh, you motherfucker, you dirty.
Talking about I come here looking for family and shit. Nigga, shut your ass up.
You dirty motherfucker.
Yeah, man, I take it back, man. He did a good job. I don't like his character, man.
I'm sorry. You better be.
It was hard for me to choose a clown in this, but I see. I mean, LaMelle has his bias, so I mean,
It ain't even biased, dog. He
Poor Brendan Fraser.
I think Brandon Fraser did a good job playing a lawyer in a case that he knew he was going to lose.
I
You know what I'm
cringed
saying?
that shit when that
And he didn't want to go down. That was a cash cow.
he played
It
a
was the
lawyer trying
industrial-
to finesse the system. He got paid
Because it was
to
the industrial revolution, and his client was making big money in that with the insurance. And if he goes away, he's about to lose a cash cow. You know what I'm saying? That's my client. He's been missing for 12 months. I need to speak to my client.
I never understood that with the insurance. How the hell do you get insurance for suicide? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't. That doesn't get away. That doesn't fly these days.
No.
So when Blackie gave old boy the gun and covered it in towel, like
that fucked up the road.
they didn't have fingerprints. They didn't have fingertips, right? They couldn't get fingerprints back then. So why was he wiping the gun off?
No, he was just hiding it. You can't just pass a nigga a gun in the open. Just give him.
In the Wild Wild West, you can't do that.
I don't know. I don't know that one.
I don't think so. Not in the middle of the saloon.
Now that you bring it up, I'm like, yeah, they didn't have forensics and shit.
Yeah, I was so confused. I was fucked up. I'm like,
Hey,
Well,
in retrospect,
fingerprints were invented in
I got it.
1892, so technically it was a thing.
I was just as angry as Leonardo DiCaprio when he handed him the gun. I was like, why the fuck you gonna hand him the gun? God damn it, drop the shit. You supposed to drop the shit at the scene, put it in the hand.
I love that part.
That was another part, dude. He's like, I told him just like you told me, King.
I told him.
Right in the
Uncle
middle.
Daddy, Uncle Daddy, I told him. I swear to God, Uncle Daddy, I told him.
I'm trying to be nice to you.
Pronouns. Shit.
Uncle Daddy. Uncle Daddy.
Uncle Daddy.
Uncle Daddy, I told him. I swear I told him with the gun. I told him.
What's your
I said,
pronoun?
Press the button.
Front of the head, not the
I'm a
back.
man. I'm a man.
I know you
I'm
want
a
to
human. I don't get into that mentally ill stuff.
Mentally ill.
Oh.
Oh, nigga was wilding, bro.
Uh,
This movie got to be called a genocide thriller.
damn.
Oh, that was great.
God damn.
All right.
Genocide thriller. Yeah.
Let's move on to the next topic.
Oof. I mean,
Way
you
to
can't-
come out swinging.
Damn,
you
man.
can't- I mean, what do you, how do you say anything that
You're gonna come out.
if I anything anybody that says
Genocide
anything
drama,
after that,
what?
A Tomahawk death drama. I don't know. I have nothing.
What?
Whoa. What?
What?
This is a sweet tooth delight. A sweet tooth delight.
I will not contribute to the brutality of my people.
Yo, in light of what Hyphen just said about the Tomahawk, this is Salt Bay on the Tomahawk.
Yeah, there you go.
You say what? That's the Salt Bay.
Salt Bay on the Tomahawk, dog.
Yeah,
I'm hungry for time.
this is Osage. Can you see?
This is
Ah,
this is 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indian.
No. No.
Boom. One. I like that. I gotta sing. I gotta put a beat to that. Where's
that was hilarious. That was great.
For the love of money.
For the love of money. Gotta get the money, man.
Love money.
Oil reserve. This is a oil. Oh, this is a ring. We doing ring games. Here we go.
Yeah. We got out that segment, bro. That was getting dark really quickly.
Here we go.
Yeesh. Going on overtime.
Money, love, and mine.
This is a TP and me.
TP and me.
A
God
TP.
damn it. This is a King's Ransom.
I like that.
King's Ransom.
This is Pawns and Chiefs.
Pluck the feather.
You said pluck the feather.
Pluck the feather.
The king is dead.
King is
King of the hill.
All the king's horses.
The land of Big Daddy Woo Woo.
Big Daddy. Ooh.
That nigga came through.
We the people.
Where's Django?
To pimp a butterfly.
How about that?
Hey ya hoya. No more little Bigfoot.
Boom
Oh
goes.
shit.
I got it. No more little. None of that. I don't want none of that blackbird talk.
Don't be eating like the whites.
Them sugar cakes.
That nigga
What were they
said.
called? Crab cakes?
You're gonna
This is-
die if you keep
this
eating
is,
like the whites.
Sugar cakes? What were they
This
eating?
is-
Crispy cakes?
This is $5 Indian. That's what this is.
Ooh, wooden coin.
That's what this is.
Blackie
You eat like
Dynamite.
a. Ooh.
Wait, what did you say?
Blackie Dynamite.
This is that white man diet. Let's see. Do they have?
He
Do they have?
wasn't the one with the dynamite.
I know. I was just trying to make it.
This is like a commercial for insulin, like an insulin commercial. This movie.
Telling y'all this $5 Indian. Though.
Why are you saying $5?
$5 Indian is the name they give to the basically the Indians that we got today that look like Irish and English.
Oh, because they only 5%.
They really not full blooded Indian type shit. They basically they married their way into the shit. You a $5 Indian. I think that might have been the price of the marriage certificate. I don't know.
$5. $5 fit long.
God damn.
What's up with the 32-degree Mason? I'm a 32-degree Mason. I was just saying
Because
black
it's only
belt.
32 degrees.
No,
He
it's
needed
more.
one more degree. He was working on that last degree.
I was
It was
gonna
only
say
33?
32. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Just the level in the Masonic.
That room he took him in, I was like, yo, this is some
Where's this going?
They went there.
Hard here, bro. They went there. Yeah, they went there on that scene.
This shit coming down to an end, man. They just letting all the secrets out. Fuck it. Y'all was right.
I'm kind of getting tired of it, bro. I'm getting tired of it. Of you trying to, you know what I'm saying, right your wrongs through great acting and script writing. I'm kind of sick of it. You know, I'm trying to, you've been doing this for years. It's not working today.
Right. Damn, that was good. Fuck you, niggas.
Damn it.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Give him the damn shit, man. That shit was fire.
remove the book. Damn, this motherfucker respecting everything.
Academy Award. I'm finna go read this shit.
All right, let's pick one. Get the fuck out of here, man. God damn it. You motherfuckers.
Oh man.
Killers of the Flower Moon, man.
This is oops, I did it again.
This motherfucker's an Indian in the
That's
my shit. Fucking
yo, he kept that motherfucker locked in the room, dog. Just kicking her every day like it. Take the jab, bitch. That's what this is. Take the jab.
Yeah, it was.
I jab a bitch to death.
Chief Matado.
God damn it, man. Let's pick one. Let's get the fuck out
This
of
is I'm finna poke husses.
Pocahontas? What?
Yeah, I'm finna poke on husses.
Oh my god. Now I feel like male. Let's pick one and get out of here.
I can tell. I was trying to turn the damn bus around, bro. Oh my god!
I'm like, this nigga said it like you know how they break it up in the motherfucking dictionary and shit. That's just how he said it.
Oh, Demise.
I'm like,
wait a minute.
I'm like, this nigga said Pocahontas. I'm too sleepy for this shit. This nigga did not just say that.
Oh god damn it! All right, what's in the running? What's the top?
I agree with that one.
God
I like
damn.
that. Your first one.
Coming soon. Casino coming soon.
Casino Man. No.
I like
Casino
Indian.
Which one you
Indian in the cupboard. I like
Indian in the cupboard.
I like $5 Indian. I like Indian in the cupboard. I like 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indian.
Yo, hey, put it out there and let that know that grown man MJ renamed it, because that's gonna be great.
Yo,
that's
I love
awesome.
I like the King's
I
Ransom.
know you do.
I did. I like the
King's Ransom. I like that one. I like King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. All right.
King of the Hill.
Poor little red man.
Oh, god damn it. Roller coaster malpractice.
So we knew who our enemies were. We will kill them.
The King of the Hill one, I think. I like that one.
King of the Hill.
My girl got it.
You said what?
My girl got it.
My girl got it.
He walking up behind her and holding her and shit.
She bought this motherfucker with a cowboy hat, bro.
She what?
He was done. When she bought the cowboy hat.
I love seeing them motherfuckers in Vegas, man. That girl play that tatted nigga crab up behind her, snatch his drink up off the counter and walk away with shit. That nigga's living it up right now.
Living it up.
Hey, we paid for the flights in the room. It's all on her out here, man. She don't know what she is.
How about when they're in the market or in the main street or whatever? He's like, go ahead, buy one of these Dodges or whatever, Fords or whatever. He goes, don't worry, the tires fall out, they go flat. Or just buy another one.
Yeah, just come back and buy another one.
It's nothing.
Run out of gas. I was like, what? Run out of gas? Just go get some more gas.
They say it's not your money anyways or whatever. It's like, what do you care? I'm like,
the way he charged her for that funeral, he's like, man, I ain't never seen none of them work. I'm a hardworking man.
He said it's easier for you to get some money and give it to me. Shit.
Sit back, like, just smiling.
Is it King of the Hill? Is that what we going with?
No, we're going one little, two little, three little Indian.
No.
Okay,
I say
let's
$5
okay.
Indian.
Indian in the cupboard. The Petroleum Chiefs.
Petroleum cheap. What the hell?
Petroleum Chiefs.
For the love
The
of money,
Oilers.
right? Someone said that. What was that? For the love of money?
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah. Crazy.
Gas
boy.
money.
God damn it, y'all. Let's pick one. God
Yes, money.
God damn it.
It's some gas money.
Shit.
Get that oil. Get that oil.
All right. What's in the running? What's it? What's the King of the Hill?
That one. Yours.
Petroleum
That one
Chief.
too's good.
Everybody shout one.
Petroleum Chiefs.
$5 Indian.
Who?
$5 Indian.
Petroleum Chiefs.
What say you, Demise? So
I agree with whatever you said.
I'm a roll with petroleum. I'm a roll with the Petroleum Chief.
Let's do it.
All right. Whew. God damn, y'all. Y'all
Sweating.
Damn, it did got me sitting up here sweating and shit. And I'm the one that came out with the problematic intro. But the
Nah, I ain't
official
Hey, make sure you name it as Hypernexus Petroleum Chief. Like you were trying to do your boy. As Hypernexus Petroleum Chiefs.
God damn it, man.
Hyphen
The
vision.
official TruVue rename for Killers of the Flower Moon is Petroleum
Hyphenex
Chiefs.
Petroleum Chief.
Hyphen X's Petroleum Chiefs. God damn it.
You can find him on all the socials. Make sure
Oh,
you
my
Google
gosh.
search.
Oh, wow. And then the
Send it
official TruVue score for it is
Find out. 1, 2, 3, 3.
that's right. It is a 3. Let's hit them with the 30-second elevator pitch of yay and nay for this damn movie. Who want to go first?
Hey guys, if you just have an extra 6 hours of your life that you just want to sit down and barely even learn about Indian, European American culture here in the United States, and this is the film for you. Okay, great cast, not too much crazy acting, but they're gonna love it. I would recommend it to people that maybe is somewhat of a history buff and like to criticize movies and talk about it at coffee shops. I would do that for that reason. All right.
Okay. Rewatchability.
No, I don't have another 6 hours.
6 hours. I told you, Hyphen vision. He didn't watch when we watched. Send me the guy's number, dog.
Deleted scenes and everything.
I told you, his score is
He got everything that was on the cutting room floor. God damn it! They just put this.
I don't have another 6 hours. The 3 hours that I watched it, and the 3 hours I thought about when I watched, like, what the fuck did I just watch?
We watched a masterpiece. Absolutely.
Consume my day.
God
$200
damn.
million budget.
All right, go here. Who up next?
All right, so we'll go here with this. I mean, classic masterpiece. Martin Scorsese, Leonardo DiCaprio, epic scenes, big movie here, big story. Throwing out some, history on the Osage Nation. Throwing some facts in there throughout the whole movie. I disagree with that. It being too long. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe it is a little bit too long. 3.5 hours is a little up there, but I don't want to fall into this like Blackbirdy talk over here that we're talking about here. This movie was great, epic. You can never say anything wrong with, Scorsese, and it's just, there's a nice little gangster style to it. The characters, the way they twisted it into there, the psychology for it with the wife and Leonardo and Robert De Niro, it was just perfect. It has a nice flow, and the ending is in your face, kind of comedy, the way the radio show is.
Hey, wrap that shit up, B.
I recommend watching
it. Bro. Like, it's my story. It's my level, G.
I was like, good call. I was like, all right,
go ahead and definitely recommend you watching this. Go ahead and get your fact check. You're gonna want to watch this and fact check everything in this movie to see, because I'm sure you will be precise.
Rewatchability and recommendation.
Absolutely, watch this and fact check. Ooh, go back.
Ooh, don't get caught on the elevator with this guy again.
He getting all of it. You ain't getting all of it.
Not going anywhere for a while. Hey, man, Check this joint out. It'll give you a good little 4 hours out your day where you can sit back and chill and really get some game on what happened to them things. Because it's not really Thanksgiving, it's Thanksgiving that we celebrate, and it's just part of that history. Check it out, dog. Martin Scorsese, Leo, Robert De Niro, fire cast, long movie, but it's worth the watch in my opinion. It won't be worth the rewatch, but go ahead and get into that because you might miss out on a little bit of a classic.
Damn, that was perfect. Hell no. All right. Damn, I gotta follow that shit up. All right.
I'll let y'all get y'all's off. But our new Mills he got his written. All right.
No, I ain't. I'm freestyling. If you want your life to be 3 hours shorter, 3.5 hours shorter than when you started this motherfucking movie, this is the perfect movie for you. If you want to get excited only to be confused by the fucking ending, then this movie is for you. If you get excited to see Brendan Fraser actually getting up and walking, exerting some kind of exercise and sweating and shit and doing all this movie.
That shit is personal.
And your time is already passed.
God damn it. Okay. God damn.
That shit is personal. No.
Leave Brendan Fraser alone, man. He's my homie. Encino, man.
That shit is personal.
Good movie. I would not rewatch it, but I will recommend it. So I'm gonna just end it with that then. And shout out Leo and Robert De Niro and everybody. But man, hey, y'all let us know if we got this shit right or wrong, man. Y'all head on over there to TruVuePodcast.com where you can like, subscribe, share, and comment to help us to beat that all-powerful algorithm that's trying to hold the Black Pod down. And thank you for riding with us over at the YouTube. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications, the thumbs up, the subscribe button, share us with somebody, and leave a comment. Drop in the comments something that you want us to review, because we here at the TruVue Podcast know that it's not just about our review, but it's the conversation with the crew. So go ahead, drop that in the comments and let the ignorance ensue like only we can. TruVue Podcast, let's get it. Let's go on with the show.
Yo, man, do everything that Melly Mel just said, man. Talk to us in the comments, man. Let us know, what did you rate this? Do you think it was too long? Do you think we being over dramatic? Let us know in the comments, man. I leave it to my guy.
Also, let us know how many calories you think Brendan Fraser burned while he was
Jesus. Jesus. Jesus.
TruVue Podcast. Y'all know what the hell we always say. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn.
Don't be talking like that about Lizzo.
Brendan Fraser, don't let this man do this. Come on, you hit me up with my fucking 5-day program. I got you. Don't worry.
Crisco oil. What?
Oh my God. Hey. Go watch some shit, though.
Just don't watch them eat.
TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
Your boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny.